My name's Garen Schultz.
Can I spell your last name?
SCHULTZ.
So what happened, Garen, when you were inside the airport?
So I was sitting at the Ducks bar in C Terminal, and the guy who was sitting next to me wanted to come out to smoke a cigarette, which usually you just go out and come back through security and do that. But he said security wasn't letting anybody out. All of a sudden we started seeing, cops around driving on the tarmac. And then before you knew it, there were cops going through the airport, 3 or 4 of them at a time searching for stuff. And like one of them even had a shotty. And then before you knew it, they were like, everybody get out of here. Like, you guys got to get out. I guess they're just not allowing anybody into the terminal. Like, I heard a rumor that somebody hijacked a car on the runway.
They told you to get out, you just walked out right away?
I mean, yeah, man. I mean, if you're in an airport and they tell you to do something like that, I don't want to risk anything, dude.
Are you flying in or are you flying out?
I'm flying out, unfortunately, man. I've been up since 7 a.m. yesterday Mountain Time, so.
How did this affect your trip?
Well, I mean, I guess I spend another night in California. It's all good.
What time were you supposed to fly out?
I was supposed to fly out at 7:30. That's the crappy thing. I was supposed to board 20 minutes before they kicked us, 20 minutes after they kicked us out. So, yeah, it was unfortunate, but
When you were walking out, what was the commotion like? Was people freaking out or walking out calmly? What was it like?
It just seemed like, I wouldn't say calm, it was just confusion, really. Just people well, I don't, you never want to really speculate in a situation like that just because you never, rumors spread so fast. It sounds like the one I heard was actually the right one, but
Everybody walked out calmly?
yeah, they did, but I couldn't understand this. I was like, well, if there's a threat, then why are there people still lined up at TSA? I was like, a lot of us are walking out this direction. There's people still trying to get in that direction. I didn't get why we weren't trying to walk out.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Anna Graves.
Spell your last name.
Graves.
Okay, Anna, so tell me what you saw.
Well, we just saw, a bunch of security officials and sheriffs walking around the airport on the radios, and then, a bunch of cars on the tarmac, and you could just tell something was starting to go on.
What kind of cars did you see on the tarmac?
Airport security and sheriff.
Okay, and when you exited the airport, why did you exit the airport?
They told us to evacuate.
Who told you to evacuate?
Overhead, so I'm guessing the TSA or the, airport officials.
And as you were evacuating, what was the tone in the airport? Were people walking fast? Did they look nervous? Did they look
No,
calm?
I think we all knew because there had been so many sheriffs around, and people on radios that we all kind of had a feeling it was, everyone kind of knew that there was an evacuation coming, or, they'd been making announcements that they were,
What did you think when you saw the sheriffs walking around being on radios and stuff?
that something was going on.
Did you see any weapons on the sheriff's hands, or they were just...
There was a sheriff on the tarmac with a, a big rifle of some sort, walking into the gate downstairs.
How did this affect your trip?
I think I'll just get home pretty late at night, but
What time were you guys supposed to fly out?
7 p.m.
And what time is it now?
8 p.m.
And did they give you any idea what time you guys are allowed to go back in the airport?
I don't think they know.
Have they relayed any information to you guys whatsoever about what's going on, or?
Not since we've come outside.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.